I think we're live. Okay. Why are you not making a profit in your business? Why is it that you're probably working 60, 70 hours and you are just not seeing those results in your business? What is happening with your business? What's wrong? In this video, for the next few minutes, we talk about possible reasons, highly likely reasons that you are being unprofitable in your business. It's really sad and it's a very emotional area for a lot of persons because there's so many factors that tie into your business that will affect you making a profit. So we are diving into this just for the next few minutes. I am Kersha Campbell. I spearhead a growth-oriented movement where the commitment, the passion is to help business owners like yourself, organizations, corporations increase your cash flow, increase your profitability, help you to sleep better at night. You're not worrying about, okay, my bank account is not looking right, or you are not overwhelmed about your business operations. You have effective systems in place which will help you to reduce your money leaks, help you to be more profitable, cash positive, positioning your business to be recession proof, building that business of value. So, we are talking about why your business is not profitable. Your business, your company, your organization is not profitable for several reasons. I'm going to go over a few of these reasons and then we will see where you're at. You can think about, okay, where's my business at? Am I guilty of this? Is this what's happening in my business? I'll quickly add in that every business is different. Every business is different. And it's not a cookie cutter approach for businesses. I look at each business separately because the business owner, your dynamics, your situation, the structure of your business will differ from even another business that is in the same industry. So that is why it's never a cookie cutter approach when it comes to businesses and where you're at. Number one, your business is not profitable because you are not bringing in enough revenue. And that is a huge area. It could be several reasons that are impacting your revenue. It could be your pricing. Pricing can make or break a business. If you're pricing too low, it can take you out of the market. If you price too high as well. So not being at the right price point can impact your profitability. It could also be that in terms of how you're offering your services, your products, you might be offering certain bundles, certain packaging, which are just not profitable. So revenue is a big area that will impact your profitability. And do remember that when it comes down to profit, the formula is your revenue less your expenses, your costs, your expenses, revenue less your expenses and your costs. That gives you profit. So if you're not being profitable, then definitely it's going to be into one of the variables of the equation that is going to be impacting your profitability. So it could be your pricing, several factors affecting the revenue area. It could be also what you're offering for sale as well. Do you understand the dynamics of your industry, seasons? Do you understand the dynamics of your clients, your customers? So all those areas will impact your profitability as a business owner. Number two, your cost of goods sold, your cost of sales, is that too high? That is a key area I see often with my clients. We have to dive into that area because a lot of times, without you knowing it as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a CEO, you are being impacted by cost of sales, which are too high. So you might be having labor costs there, which is too high. Inefficient labor. You have too many persons on your team. They're not, when you get all the numbers and the comparisons in, it's just too much. It's just too high. Your labor costs, right? The cost of your supplies, your raw materials, whatever input, your, other day-to-day supplies that you have to use to help you deliver your services and your products, that as well could be high. So that is when we have to kind of dissect it. It's, getting into deeper what is happening with your cost of sales, what is really causing that to be too high when you compare to your revenue and your profitability margin as well. So that's another thing that can be impacting your cost of sales. You look at your gross profit as well. When you compare to the industry average, you start looking around, where do you stand in the industry? That's another thing, because you might be there thinking, okay, I thought I was doing well, but when you compare to the industry, you realize that, okay, there's a lot of growth that you need. And then it goes back again to analyzing these figures to see, okay, what is really causing that? Another factor could be your expenses, right? When it comes to utilities, office supplies, those are definitely factors which affect your profitability. So it could be assessing the contracts that you have. Do you need to reassess your contracts? Are there some expenses that can be cut, just cut? Because a lot of times you're operating your business with expenses which are too high, and it can be, impacting your bottom line, your profitability, and you don't even realize it. And that is why it is so important to always go back to looking at your numbers, your financials on at least a monthly basis, right? Profitability is impacted by your revenue, your cost of sales, your expenses. So if any of these factors are, out of whack, then definitely it's going to be impacting your profitability. The last thing I'll touch on is that 80%, most times 80% of the 80% of the reason of why you're not being profitable is attributed to your behavior as a business owner. Yes, your behavior. It might seem like, oh, really, how does my behavior impact my profitability? It will, because your behavior, your practices as a business owner will impact what happens in your business. So for one, do you have persons on your team who are definitely not, they're definitely not performing, but because it's an emotional decision to have that conversation with them to say, okay, you need to, improve, or you're gonna go. It can be it's like a tough conversation to have. So those emotional decisions will impact your business, right? Another thing could be your practices, your behavior as a business owner. You're probably saying, okay, I just have a gut feeling or an instinct that this is the right decision. I should go into this product line. I just have a feeling this is the right price point to charge. Things like those will impact your profitability, because I'm not saying that there's not a place for using instinct or gut feeling. However, it all goes back to the numbers. Your numbers need to be your starting point, because you could be saying, okay, I have a feeling that I should just charge $100. Right. However, when we get all the numbers together, we realize that, okay, you are charging $100. However, the cost of providing this service, the cost of providing this product is $120. So how does that work? Already you're in the red, right? So it is very important to not only use your instincts or your gut feeling, but it starts with the numbers, right? Accurate numbers. I'll add in that quickly. Not having wrong numbers, having accurate numbers to help you spearhead your decision. So not being profitable in your business can be as a result of several factors: your revenue, your pricing, the volume, the cost of your sales, the expenses that you're incurring. It, as a business, all these factors impact it. However, 80% of the time, it ties back to your behavior as a business owner. So I do encourage you to assess, where are you as a business owner? What is your behavior like? Are you having monthly reviews in your business? How are you making decisions? Do you know that you need to, make some tough choices, some tough changes in your strategy? However, because of emotions, it's so hard for you to say, you need to fire this person, you need to say goodbye to this product line, you need to increase your prices, right? It can be tough. However, if you really want to be profitable in your business, you're going to have to make a decision, right? Either way, you're going to just keep going and being unprofitable. And, not being profitable is a huge red flag in your business, because eventually your business will not survive with constant losses, right? And it doesn't matter how many tax write-offs and all that you get, eventually your business will not survive being unprofitable. So if this is where you're at, if you are wondering why your business is not being profitable, if you're wondering what is happening here with my business, let's have a talk. Let's have a conversation to see exactly what is happening in your business, to kind of get in touch with your numbers and what is happening. So if this is where you're at, or you do know a business owner who's struggling with this, then definitely reach out and I'll be happy to talk with you more. So signing off, this is Karsha Campbell, your cash flow maven, passionate about helping business owners move from financial chaos, saying goodbye to your money leaks, having more cash leaving your business and coming out to increase cash flow, creating that recession proof business, that business of value and wealth, and so much more. Bye, guys.